Leviticus chapter 11 verses 13 through 19 says that bats are birds. Does this prove that the Bible has errors? This is a common objection, but it misunderstands how ancient people categorized animals. When Moses wrote Leviticus about 3,400 years ago, he wasn't using modern biological classification. The Israelites grouped creatures based on their appearance and function, not on genetic taxonomy like we do today. To them, a bat was a winged creature that flies, just like a bird, so it made sense to include it in a list of forbidden birds. Expecting Moses to follow modern scientific classifications is like expecting God to stop in the middle of Revelation and say, actually, Moses, bats are mammals. That would be completely irrelevant to the purpose of the passage, because the Israelites weren't zoologists, and even if they were, it totally neglects the fact that science is tentative and always changing, right? Today, we call bats mammals, but there were thousands of years of human history where they didn't use that term. Biblical authors did not transcend their culture. Even if God did enable Moses to somehow transcend his own culture in writing the Bible, which would he pick? Our own? Or would he pick a culture 1,000 years from now where they have their own new classification system for animals? Moses was using phenomenal language, which refers to the way things appear to the eye, rather than technical language, which refers to how things literally are. And if you think that's weird, then consider that we still do the same thing today. We say the sun rises and sets, even though scientifically, the earth is moving, not the sun. No one calls that an error, it's just how we describe what we see. In the same way, the Bible describes the world the way it appears to the human observers who are writing it down. Skeptics who bring up the bat objection aren't really challenging inerrancy. They're imposing modern standards on an ancient text. But the Bible has to be understood in its own cultural and literary context, not judged by modern conventions. If you want to see more on this topic, go to the link in my bio, which goes to my YouTube channel where I posted a huge video talking about biblical inerrancy and going into all of these details.